Hi sweet friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Elizabeth and today's video is going to be all about my skincare routine. I didn't do a lot to my skin until the last year or so probably. I pretty much just put moisturizer on and that was pretty much it. And so in the last year though, I have gotten a lot more interested in preventative and active maintenance of my skin to try to help the texture, to try to help with my acne. And so far right now, I feel like I have got a good balance of simplicity in my skincare routine and effectiveness in my skincare routine. So I wanted to take this time to share that with you. If you're not sure where to start, I get it. It is totally overwhelming and it's hard to find which products are going to work for you without a lot of trial and error sometimes. I have pretty sensitive skin. It's gone through a lot of different changes, especially with having babies and being postpartum and all of that. But I feel like I've gotten to a pretty happy medium of products that I like, products that aren't super expensive, and there just doesn't need to be a ton of them for it to work. So I just took a shower this morning, so I'm just gonna put my hair out of the way for a second here. I like to work out usually in the morning, and if I'm going to the gym or going on a walk outside, or I know I'm going to be doing a workout at home in the morning, then I won't put anything on my face. If I'm just gonna stay home and do my workout inside, I don't really bother doing anything until I've gotten to take a shower. But if I am going to the gym or I'm going on a run or a walk or working out outside, like at a park, which we're not doing right now, which is very sad, then I'll at least put sunscreen on. That's definitely super important. So even though I know I'm just gonna wash it off later when I go take a shower, it's okay. It's important to put sunscreen on if you're going to be outside. First thing I do is cleanse my face. This is just Castile soap, watered down significantly in a foaming bottle. I wouldn't necessarily recommend this as the best cleanser. It's not necessarily a facial cleanser. People do cleanse their face with it. They use it for body wash, they use it for their laundry, they use it as toothpaste. It's all I have right now, and I kind of want to use this up before getting a new cleanser. So that's what I'm using. It's very drying and it can be a pretty harsh soap. So I wouldn't necessarily recommend this, but this is just what I have to use right now. So get your face wet. And then this is a little scrub brush from Vanity Planet. I got it like forever ago. I think back in maybe the beginning of college or late high school. And I really like it. I just sort of like take it all around my face and in my little nose crevices. It really gently exfoliates. You don't really need to exfoliate your face as much as we think we do. So this I like because it's pretty gentle. And there's two other brush heads as well that are more like a toothbrush type of texture, but this one's the most gentle and it's just like a sort of silicone rubbery top and it's easy to clean. So that's why I use that one. So we rinse our face. So at night, I don't dry my face. I just sort of pat the water back into my face, but I'm usually more hurried in the morning, so I tend to dry it off more. Then I take my toner. I had to remember the order that I did things in. It's weird when you just do things in an order and you don't pay attention, but then when you have to tell other people what order you do it in, it's like hard to remember. I just dropped that in the sink. Oh well. Try again. So just sort of blot this around my face. For some reason I always get like a lot of oil and like I've been prone to get acne in like the creases of my nose. As you can see, like I have one healing there, and then this side of my chin. It's always this side of my chin. I'm sure there's some scientific hormonal reason for that, or bad unhealthy food related reason, aka sugar, because I've been having a lot of that recently. Then if I have puffy eyes in the morning, I use my eye cream. This is L'Oreal Derma Expertise Eye Defense, because it's got caffeine in it and it helps sort of depuff your eyes. I don't know, I don't feel like my eyes are super swollen this morning, but for the purposes of this video, I'll use a little bit. I use my ring fingers because those are like your gentlest fingers. Then I take my Garnier, I think it's Garnier, but it sounds so bougie. Garnier Skin Active Moisture Rescue Refreshing Gel Cream for normal/combo skin. And it says apply twice daily to face and neck after cleansing. So I just take a little dab of this, and this is a pretty, because it's a gel cleanser, it's more watery, so it goes a long way. You really don't need that much of it at all. So I like to put this in my neck. I heard somewhere that your neck and your hands, besides your face, are the biggest indicators of age, or at least they're the biggest, they're like the first parts of your body that really go as you're aging. So your neck and the back of your hands is what you really want to take care of. Which brings me to my handy dandy sunscreen. I use the L'Oreal SPF 15 Active Daily Moisture. I use this more in the winter because it's very moisturizing. It's pretty watery texture actually. So in the winter when everything's really dry, I really like it. I used it in the summer as well, but the SPF isn't super high. It's only 15, and I should probably be using like probably at least 30. So as we get more into the summer, once I run out of this, I won't buy this kind again. I'll either buy a higher SPF, but I like L'Oreal's products. That's what my eye cream is from. And I like their products. They don't really break me out, and they're not super duper expensive, and they're easy to find. So I'll probably just get a higher SPF once this runs out. If I want to be particularly fancy, I usually use this more in the evening as well. I'll just give myself a little cooling facial massage. I was giving myself facial massages as well in the morning and in the evening, where you take like your moisturizer or sometimes even like a rose hip oil, and I was like massaging my face like under here and right here and right here and right here, just sort of massaging it. But then I was reading in my like old 90s Vogue beauty book that massaging your face is kind of dangerous because your skin and your muscles there are just so sensitive that like massaging your face can pull the muscle away from the skin and make your skin saggier. But this was like a good French person's recommendation, so I don't really know what I think about that. It felt really good. I did like the facial massage. It's like you go under your chin and you just sort of like massage along your jawline, and then you take your thumb and forefinger and go into your like cheekbones, and then gently massage under your eyes with your first and second fingers going out, and then along your eyebrows, and then going up towards your forehead. So maybe if I just do it really, really gently, it'll be okay, because it felt really nice. So that is basically my morning skincare routine. I kind of wanted to share what I do like throughout the day to like keep taking care of my skin. I've read about dry brushing. I think it's amazing. It's by Eco Tools. Ooh, I almost dropped it. But I think it's more of like you're supposed to use it as like a wet brush. It's just not as like hardy as I want it to be. You know what I'm saying? I need to get a real gung-ho dry brush. I try to keep my face shaded in like the worst beating sun part of the day. And I put on more sunscreen if and when I need to. Put sunscreen on the rest of my skin. I use just this good old Aveeno daily moisturizing lotion. And then Derma-planing. Once a month, I go and shave all the little peach fuzzy hairs off my face. And it is a game changer, y'all. It's amazing. So I have really like thick hair on my head, and then I have blonde hair everywhere else, but it still is thick. Like my arms are like hairier than my husband's. You can't see it, but he has less hair on his arms than I do. So I just have a lot of hair on my body. So finding out that I could shave the hair off my face was amazing, because I had to like pluck all the hairs right here. You know what I'm talking about. Pluck, you know, here and here and here. I don't do this close to my eyebrows. It's really scary. I basically just bring it down to like here when I'm going on the top. I don't do anything under here because that's just way too close. And it's pretty hard to get in between here. So I still pluck around here. But I can shave the moustache and just shave. Like, I get a lot of peach fuzz like right here especially, and when I'm like, when the light hits it, like, whoa. So you want to take your skin and kind of keep it pulled taut but still be gentle with it, and then take the razor in like short little strokes in sort of the more sensitive areas, or you can do sort of longer strokes on these bigger areas. You want to get here, but be very, very careful around the skin. You don't want to cut it or, you know, damage it at all. So I go this way, this way, this way down from my forehead, being careful about the eyebrows, boom, 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 all around in here. And then I even go down, it's hard right here because of the different bumps, but I go down even onto my neck here because I just get so much peach fuzz here, and it looks weird to have like no hair and then peach fuzz and regular hair. It's just easier to de-hair this whole area. But this is like exfoliation tool 101. So because I only do it once a month, I don't feel like it damages my skin, but it does kind of take the outer layer off and sort of refreshes it. You'll notice some redness after, so if you want to do it, I would suggest doing it in the evening or when you don't have to go anywhere, so your face isn't all like red and blotchy as you go out of the house. But if you're okay with that, cool. That's pretty much it for my morning skincare routine. Cleanse, toner, a moisturizer that doesn't have sunscreen in it, eye cream if my eyes are puffy, sunscreen, and then sunscreen and shade throughout the rest of the day. And that's pretty much it. So my evening skincare routine probably could be fleshed out a little bit more, but right now it's pretty simple. And I'm just kind of starting basic and like working my way up as I like find other things that I want to put on my face or I think would be beneficial to put on my face. But I'm trying to keep it pretty simple. So the first thing I do at night is just to cleanse my face. That's what I do first. So get my face wet and put some cleanser on my little brushy thing. And taking my brush again like I used in the morning and just brushing the soap around my face. I need a little bit more, actually. It's not foaming so great. And just like paying special attention to my cheeks and like creases of my nose, my chin. This is where I tend to break out a lot, so I try to cleanse that area more. Forehead, eyebrows. Rinse my little brush head off. Now, it's pretty important to get as much moisture back into your face as you can, especially if you have a stronger cleanser like I have right now that's drying to your face. So I actually leave the water that I've splashed on my face on, and I just sort of pat it. It's kind of invigorating for your face to get like little pats like this, and you'll be amazed at how quickly the moisture reabsorbs into your face and hands and how quickly it dries. If I was wearing makeup during the day, which right now I'm definitely not, but if I was, then I would take this micellar water and take my mascara off with it and my eye makeup off. This is the one that removes waterproof mascara, which is what I wear. Darling, it's all right, I'll cut you out. It's fine. There are two other kinds. There's one for sensitive skin, and then there's a pink one. I think it's just like a normal skin one. And I used the pink one a lot, and I really like that one just like for cleansing my whole face. And I used to cleanse my whole face with this, but it's just like, you can see there's an actual like oil on the top. So it's too oily for my face. Then I take my toner, like I took this morning, and put that on my little swisp. Gently rub that over my face. I love how in all of the like skincare books or tutorials or whatever, they always say, sweep the cotton pad over your face and neck. Sweep just sounds so much more like elegant and gentle than like, I don't know, any other word. And then I'm gonna take my eye creams. You only have to use a teeny bit of it, which is great, because it goes a long way. I got it months ago and I'm still using it, so I just take little tiny dots to make it go a long way. And I could use this in the morning, I might use it tomorrow morning depending on how puffy my eyes are. And then take my Neutrogena Healthy Skin Anti-Wrinkle Cream. And it's specifically for night because it is the retinol facial treatment and it's got vitamins in it as well. You only need like a pearl-sized amount. And I make sure to kind of get the like biggest areas that I need it. So under my eyes, forehead, between my eyebrows, and rub that all over my face as well. And then last thing, this is if I'm feeling particularly, you know, just luxurious. I like to sort of rub this over my face as well. This feels really good and relaxing and calming, and you know, there's all these like supposed benefits to it, and whether it does anything or not, it just feels good. And it's very calming and soothing, so we're gonna do it. But yeah, that's my nighttime skincare routine. It's really simple. If I could like make any recommendations if you don't have a skincare routine yet, just something to clean your face with. So like whether that's, you know, a soft washcloth or like my little scrubby thing, a good gentle cleanser especially, and some toner. And at night, if you want to use retinol cream and an eye cream. And if you don't want to use retinol, you don't need to use retinol, or you can't use retinol, then I would suggest this little guy. It's a vitamin C serum, and it targets dark spots, uneven tone, and expression lines, promotes a firmer looking complexion, and supports a luminous, youthful radiance. This has ferulic acid in it as well, and that's what helps with the luminous, youthful radiance part. So this one's advanced clinicals. I just got it at Walmart. You can follow with moisturizer, maybe apply daily, day or night. And you gently pat product onto skin, focusing on problem areas. So in the future, when I only use my retinol every other day, then I'll probably use this on the off days. But it does increase your skin's sensitivity to sunlight. So make sure that if you use it in the morning, you make sure that you also use good sunscreen as well. So cleanser, toner, retinol or vitamin C serum, eye cream. That's it. Thank you so much for watching my video. I hope that you enjoyed it, and if you don't really have a skincare routine, that this was helpful. And if you do, I'd love to hear what you guys use on your beautiful skin. It is really fun to kind of incorporate this into my evening routine, just to like take care of my face and take care of my skin and wind down. Trying to keep our youthful skin, or like scrambling to stay looking the same way forever, isn't practical, and it's kind of anxiety inducing. But if I can just keep my skin healthy and just take care of it so that I don't have to cover it up so much with other things, then that's kind of like my main goal. I feel like since I've taken care of my skin more, I haven't really had to use as much makeup on it to make it look presentable or how I want it to look. I don't have to really wear face makeup other than like what I want to wear to like enhance whatever I want to enhance. So that's kind of cool, and it's just something that I think everyone could benefit from. So thank you so much for watching my video. Please like, press the little button that has the thumbs on it, and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.